wonderful bookish family. I pray you are blessed and that everyone around you is blessed as well. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be something different. So if you don't know me, I'm Tina from Tina Wonderfully Made. Let's get into the video. Okay, as you can tell, something's going on in here. I am homesick today from work. Had to go to urgent care after work yesterday. I was not feeling okay. They put me on some antibiotics and an inhaler. Girl, I'm just a mess over here. Anyways, I'm in bed for the day. I'm gonna do some reading. Got my breakfast, and I'm just gonna take it easy today. Comment down below what you do when you're having a sick day. Do you like keep it moving? Do you just take time for yourself? What do you do? Do you get some book reading in? Like, let me know. Yeah, so yesterday I wasn't feeling too good. Over the weekend I started getting a little cough, and then yesterday at work I was just like, I just don't feel right. There was, of course, working in a daycare, you're definitely going to get sick here and there, but I was like, I want to get checked just so I keep these babies safe. I don't want anything that could harm them to harm them. So I went and got checked, and they said, oh, you have a viral upper respiratory infection. And I was like, great, I love that for me. So the doctor said, I'll just give you a note, stay home. I want you to rest. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna get some reading in. Got me some hot coffee right now. Got a little breakfast, and I'm gonna take my meds. Pray for me, y'all. I'm on the struggle bus over here. This cough, like, I believe there was a baby in my class that had the same thing, and if it's the same thing, I feel so bad for that little baby because I'm struggling. I can only imagine. But anyways, let's get into some reading. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, take my meds, and I want to tell you or talk to you a little bit about what I'm reading too. I don't know what I'm thinking about it. As you know, the last book that I finished was Tender as a Flesh. I gave it a 4-star, but it's hitting like a 4.5. Now that I'm like really thinking about it, it's like my first like horror book that I've read besides the Hacienda, but that's more like historical horror. And I'm still thinking about that book. Like, anyways, if you haven't read Tender as a Flesh, I highly recommend it. I didn't give it 5 because I don't know. It was like a weird read for me, even though I liked it. Like, don't get me wrong, I really did like it. There was just something that just didn't hit a 5. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I am reading, what book am I reading right now? Because I'm about to start another one, just sort of like reading two books at once. And I don't know why I do that to myself, but I don't know. I'm reading The Good Lie by A.R. Torrey, and I'm only on chapter like 14. I'm liking it so far, so I'm gonna get some more reading in, and I'll let you know my thoughts. Okay, sorry about the lighting. First of all, I'm reading, so it's talking about it's a bloody heart killer. This killer like has murdered some, I think it's like 6 boys or something. One of the boys escapes, and he was able to tell the investigators and stuff who his capturer was. And one of the boys that was killed, his dad is a lawyer. So he meets up with this psychiatrist, Dr. Gwen Moore, she talks to, like, her patients are a little crazy, and he is asking her to look through his son's file, like to look at all the, like all this, you know, whatever, the evidence, that's what I'm trying to say. But she just finds out that he is also going to be the lawyer of the so-called Bloody Heart Killer. He didn't tell her that he was going to do that. So she's trying to figure out, like, so, hey, something's kind of fishy. First of all, the kid that escaped the killer is like taking in all of this publicity and just loving on it. And so she's just like, something's not right. So I'm just like, I wonder what's going to happen, first of all. Like, I'm kind of thinking, and get you. Sorry if I'm spoiling. Like, if you have not read this, skip on. Like, just skip. The attorney that is taken on the Bloody Heart Killer, supposedly, his wife was also murdered when his son was 10 years old. And then 9 months after his son dies, he hooks up with this psychiatrist and then tells her, hey, can you help me figure out who this guy is? Or try to like dig into the evidence that is already in file for his son's murder. Like, this attorney is a little sketch to me. His name is Robert Cavan, I believe. Yeah. So I think he has something to do with it, but I'm like, okay, why is this little boy that escaped, why is he like enjoying all of the publicity? Let me get to reading, okay? Let me know, comment down below if you've read The Good Lie and if it was like a good read. Like, it's a fairly short book. It's less than 300 pages, I believe. Less than maybe 250. Yeah, less than 250 pages. So I want to see if I can get to like a good chunk of it to see, because I am interested, okay? I am invested. Also, I just took my handful of pills that I need to do, and I am dreading this inhaler. Dreading it. So let me get to reading. I don't feel like the guy that they have locked up for as the Bloody Heart Killer, I don't think it's him. And I believe that the attorney, Robert Gavin, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm back and I'm still in bed. It's okay. I just got off the phone with the urgent care nurse from yesterday, and she says my test came back positive for you know what. Sorry about the background noise. I'm like washing clothes and all that jazz. I'm so upset. So I'm off of work another day. I need this money, you guys. I got birthdays coming up. I got Christmas coming up. Don't mind me, you guys. So, still reading. I'm already on chapter 19. I keep stopping because I was chit-chatting with IG friend. Hey, Brindy. I will put her channel down below in the description box. Go check her out. I love her to death. But she was saying she was feeling the same things and was tested for the same thing. So I pray that she's okay. Once you're watching this, we'll probably be fine. But it's funny because we're reading the same book as well. So chapter 19. I am still convinced that the attorney has something to do with it, or the teenage boy that escaped the BH killer. I don't know. I did get a comment from someone on IG that said that this was a 5-star read for her, so I'm really hoping, because I have not had a 5-star thriller read at all, I don't think. I've had 5-star like romance books. I had 5-star literary fictions. Not a thriller. Comment down below if you have had a 5-star thriller read and tell me what it is, because I want to check them out if I have not read them already. I have so many thriller books and yeah, not one 5-star. So I'm hoping this is it. I've had some that are close. Like Tender as a Flesh, that's kind of a horror thriller. But yeah, I was like shocked, like thinking I have not had a 5-star. So I'm gonna keep reading. At this point, I have 2 suspects in mind, but we shall see where this goes. I don't know. This may, if it's like a crazy plot twist, I will probably give this 5-star. I don't know. We shall see. I hope you guys are healthy and safe and having a blessed week. You guys, like, I am fighting for my life. Luckily, it's not as bad as the last time I had the C word in 2021. I really thought I was on my deathbed, you guys. Like, it was so bad. And then my husband had it at the same time I did. So that's when you had to be isolated for 21 days. He ended up going to the hospital and stuff for 3 days. So this isn't nowhere near. But this cough is killing my behind. So I'm just gonna rest. I'm doing little things here and there, but I am staying in my room for the majority of the day, just reading, drinking all the fluids. Yeah. Not your typical bookish content or video from me. Like, but I'm here for it. If I'm in bed and reading and not having to do much, which I also don't like because I'm so used to like getting up for work and or doing stuff around the house. And my husband's just so amazing that he's been like cooking and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna go and have a soup and then just get back in bed to read. I will hit you up. If anything changes in this book, I'm definitely hopping back on and letting you know what's going on. But as of now, I have 2 suspects. And if something changes, I am gonna flip because I am stuck on those 2 suspects, and they each have their different like reasons of why I'm choosing them. But it's definitely the teenage boy that escaped the BH killer, or the attorney. His son was one of the suspects of the BH killer with a dead wife. We shall see. I'll be back. The mom in this book of the kid that escaped the BH killer, supposedly, she's something. But I don't blame her at the same time. Like, being a mom, I totally understand, like, she wants to keep him safe and doesn't want anything to happen again. But homegirl is tracking everything, and she put trackers on everything that he owns. Wanted to go with him where he was gonna go. Like, okay. But he's also putting himself out there, so if things happen again, I think it would be his fault. I don't know. This book is crazy so far, and I'm liking it. I think I'm on chapter 21 or 20. I don't know. Definitely good. I'm like maybe 40% in. 40-ish percent. And it's one of them books that you can't put down because you want to know what's going to happen next. Sorry. But you want to know what's going to happen next. And so that's when you know it's a good book, if you don't want to put it down. And I'm glad that I have some time off. The joys of being sick. Whatever. But yeah, when you know that the book is good, you don't want to put it down. And this is given that vibe. So I'm going to keep reading. Like I said, if you have read The Good Life by A.R. Torrey, comment down below if you liked it and what stars you gave it. And if my predictions are correct, if not. But I want to try and finish this book today, because I want to start The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchinson, because I keep hearing that's a great book to read in October. So I'm gonna keep reading. Okay, it's the next day. Sorry I didn't film or finish yesterday. I got this much left of The Good Lie. I was trying to finish it yesterday, but I wanted to spend time with my husband for a little bit. I'm still in bed. So this is the second day of feeling terrible. This cough is kicking my behind. But this book is getting good. Like, I mean, it's been good, but like, there's some twists that have been twisting, okay? And I just want to see who did it. Like, I want to know who is the crazy one in this book, because there's a few. But I have thoroughly been enjoying this book, and I don't know if it's a 5-star yet. Like, if this last 40 pages or so blow my mind, it's definitely going to be a 5-star, and it'll be my first 5-star thriller that I've ever read. I'm going to stay in this bed for a little bit, and then I'm thinking I want to organize my bookshelf, because as I'm looking at it right now, it's a hot mess. And I have a whole bunch of books on the floor just piled up from the free bookstore and whatnot. So yeah, it's just so bad. And I think I just need another shelf, because I really don't know where I'm going to put those books. But at least the books that are on the shelf, I just need to organize. And I'm debating if I want to switch out like how I have them separated. I go by genre, and then I try and color coordinate like each shelf, but I don't know what I want to do now. So, and again, sorry for the lighting. Like, my curtains are closed, and I don't have the light on in my room. I just have enough light to like see my book. So yeah, I'm gonna get to reading, and then I'll let you know once I finish this book what I'm going to hopefully rate it. It's a good book, you guys. I really think so. I'm gonna even look up some of this author's other books. I heard there's another book that's really good, but I have not really, the only one that I've seen of this author is this book. So let me know if you've read any more by this author. I believe it's a woman, A.R. Torrey. And yeah, I want to read more. If the rest, like, if the backlog is the same as the, like, this setup, I'm gonna be a fan. So let me get to reading. I'm just blabbering on. Well, hopefully I'm better by tomorrow so that I can go to work tomorrow, but I don't know. So anyways, let's get back to reading. This is crazy. Okay, if you've read this, chapter 36. You guys, I don't know. This book might be a 5-star for me. Am I wrong? Like, was my predictions wrong? Remember I said it could be the kid that escaped the Bloody Heart Killer or the attorney that hired Dr. Gwen Moore to, like, analyze the so-called Bloody Heart Killer they had in custody. No, I don't know. Okay, please read this book if you have not read it. I am still, okay, I still have like 30 pages to go. And I'm shocked. Like, if this is going a direction I didn't even think, this is 5 stars. Like, it's gonna be a 5-star for me. Let me keep reading, you guys. This is making me nervous, you guys. This is making me so nervous. Oh my gosh. I knew he had something to do with it. Not with the killings, though, with the boys, but the attorney has some issues. I knew he wasn't right. I got up and got dressed, but I am going to lay back down, but I finished it. 5 stars, for sure. For sure, 5 stars. This book had me, like, guessing and figuring out who I thought did the crime. But this definitely plot twisted. And it was not who I expected, even though the 2 that I had in mind did have, you know, some things to deal with what happened in the book, but it wasn't who did it, you know? And that's why I gave it 5 stars, because if you can have me guessing and second guessing and not even being right, you know, it's kind of like Frida McFadden book or Lucinda Berry book. Like, if I have not given those 5 stars, but they're really close. But this one had me thinking and thinking. I did not want to put this book down. Even though I've been on my sick bed, I wanted to finish this book because I wanted to see who did the deed and who did the crime. Like, definitely a good book. I want to look for more books by this author because I just like the writing. To me, it was fast-paced, even though it took me like 4-ish days to finish because I wasn't reading every day except for the last like 2 days since I've been at home. And definitely a good read. It, like I said, if you've read this book, comment down below. Let me know if you guessed who it was before the plot twisted, and see if you were correct. I am still shocked. Also, as you can see, I'm sitting in front of my bookshelves. I was going to start putting books away and organizing, but there's no way I'm going to be able to. I have no space. No space at all. So what I'm going to do is get me a little snack or something to drink because my throat is scratchy, and I'm going to lay in bed and start The Butterfly Garden. Yeah, I'm still thinking about The Good Lie. It was just like, it was good. No words. So yeah, I can't do anything with this right now. I do have like a stack of books down here that just, there's no room. As you can see, like I have books just sideways. I have books that are like just all over the place, and I really was looking at it like, where do I start? But there's just no way. I'm going to have to get a new shelf. Like, as much as my husband's probably gonna be like, girl, just get rid of books, I do have a stack that I'm going to take to the used bookstore that consigns as well to see if I will get any credit for these books. And then I think they also donate to nonprofits, so whatever they don't sell, I'm just gonna tell them to donate. And I'm still looking to see if there's any other books that I'm willing to part with, even though I want to read every single book on these shelves. There's probably some that I can just part ways with. I did look through some, and I'm just like, I'm not even in the right frame of mind to decide. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. I want to know, I think I asked this question in the beginning, what do you do as a book reader? What do you do when you're sick? Do you just relax and read? Do you try and motivate yourself to do things? Do you do like bookish projects? Let me know. I'm getting a little bored, but I definitely love the fact that I have time to lay down somewhere and read. And yeah, also my daughter, who is also a reader, she's been on my channel a couple times. I'm trying to convince her to make a bookish wish list because her birthday is November 11th. She's going to be turning the big 2-0. I am not going to, she's my last child that is still in her teens. And it's just so weird. So once she gets that done, if she does, if she wants to, I'm not going to pressure her. I'm going to leave her wish list down in the description. It'll probably be, if she does it, in the next video, probably next week. But if you would like to bless her, that will be down in the description box below. I'm, like I said, probably not this video, but the one I'll probably post next week will probably be my November TBR hopefuls. And I'm so excited for this video because it will be books that I want to read in the month of my birthday. My birthday is November 24th. I think I've mentioned that before. And I want to read books that I have been excited to read, as well as I'm going to do a reread of one of my favorite books, which is Archer's Voice. And I'm so excited. So keep a lookout for that one. It'll probably be next weekend. Until next time, I pray that you have a blessed rest of your week. Remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Talk to you later. Bye.